All right, folks, welcome back to the TNT show. It's been a minute. Football's back. And that's pretty much what the topic of today's pod is. I mean, if you don't love football, I hate it for you. It's pretty much the best sport there is. Yeah, we're just gonna get into it.
Yeah, I mean, first game, Hall of Fame game. Shout out to the guys that got inducted. Um, it was a good game, very exciting. Usually those games kind of suck because not a whole lot goes into those. Obviously, a lot of people you don't know or have no idea who they are. But Carson Beck looked pretty good, all things considered. I mean, I think Jacoby's going to be on a short leash. I would assume he's going to play some in the preseason. But I would assume it's going to be a lot of Carson Beck and Minshew, unless you don't want Carson Beck to get hurt. And Haynes King for the Panthers looks pretty good. I mean, yeah, this is guys that probably aren't going to make the team, but it was still exciting. It kind of gets you fired up for what things could be. Should Bryce be worried? I don't know. I mean, Haynes King looked pretty good.
All right. I see what you're trying to do here. Nah, he shouldn't be worried, but as far
I
as
think he did a little bit because,
nah, man, come on now.
outside of last year, you've seen it last year that, he put some guys around him and made the playoffs.
And they almost beat the Rams.
So, again, you just never know.
Yeah.
I guess it's good to know that, you take it with what it is. But maybe you have a good backup in case he does get hurt. Maybe you do have somebody that can, let's say Bryce did get hurt week 3. Maybe Haynes King or because Kenny Pickett, he sucked. He looked like me out there.
Yeah.
So maybe he could be your bridge guy if he did get hurt. That he can win you enough games to maybe make a playoff run until Bryce can come back.
Well, with football being back, what I have to say is, which I know everybody already knows, but Aaron Donald was working out for the Rams the other day, and Sean McVay said he looked pretty good. So,
oh yeah, it looked like he hadn't missed a beat.
If he were to come out of retirement, I think that strengthens their odds by far to come away with the ring this year.
I'm not saying that bringing him in is guaranteed because obviously a lot is going to revolve around that offense.
Their defense would be so good. It's like, what could you do with that defense? You have two of the best linemen in the history of football.
You just gotta hope you can score more than they do, I guess.
You better hope your quarterback is going to finish the game in one piece.
Yeah. Or score more than they do.
That too.
And that's another thing. The Rams have a very good offense. So not only did their offense is really good, he just made if he comes back. Now he doesn't have to play a lot because Braden Fisk is very good anyway.
Exactly. I mean, that defense is the defense is already really good, but bringing him in, it just makes them that much better.
Well, that and hey, Aaron, you don't have to play a lot. We've got a guy that we can bring you in on third downs, different packages, where you don't have to be in the trenches because that's why he retired because he is in the trenches. So, oh yeah, it's gonna be. I feel bad for their division, but again, a lot of it revolves around their offense.
Isn't your
Matthew
favorite team in that
Stafford.
division?
Huh?
Isn't your favorite team in that division?
Yeah, Seattle's in their division. Yeah.
Oh man, feel sorry
Their
for them.
division's tough. I feel bad for their division. Their division's pretty tough anyway. Yeah,
Yeah.
Seattle's in the place of the Rams. But
So
again, you always think that teams have super teams like this, and all it takes is for Matthew Stafford to get hurt. But even if he does get hurt, that defense ain't giving up a lot. They're not going
so
to give up no crazy points.
so just to pivot away from that, just for a quick second. Speaking of teams, what's something that you're looking forward to in this season for either of your teams?
One, Joe Burrow staying healthy. And two, I just want to see if Sam Darnold is it can stay consistent. I mean,
Okay,
obviously,
so
I want to see Burrow healthy. Obviously, I
do you
want to
think
see.
do you think he wins the MVP if he has a fully healthy season?
Yeah, I don't see why he couldn't.
I agree. I think
I
he
mean,
definitely
fully
could.
healthy 2 years ago. When Josh Allen won it, he threw for 5,000 yards. His team
He
just
got
sucked.
robbed. He got robbed though. In all honesty,
His
well,
team
let's
got
be real. He got robbed.
his team sucked.
So, um,
I would not be shocked if they if they have a good offensive season and their defense is below par, Zach Taylor has to get fired. That or they're going to ask for a trade.
yeah, um,
I think you're going to
that's
see. I think you're going to hear it here for. I'm sure other people have said it, but I think if the Vikings suck or their quarterback situation is unclear, Justin Jefferson is going to ask for a trade.
if I were him, I probably would too, because I mean, you got to think he's starting to get towards his prime years. Like, do you really want to waste your prime years trying to let your team figure out what they're going to do with a quarterback when they could have just kept Sam Darnold, who just won a Super Bowl?
Right. So it's. I think. I think for him, it's going to be what's going to happen because, like you said, he scored what once, maybe twice.
What if they reunited him with Jamar Chase?
I don't think the Bengals have the money to do that. If he asked for a trade, and I whatever you want outside of my quarterback,
Yeah, that's fair.
what are you looking forward to with the Patriots?
Mm,
Obviously,
another
AJ Brown. They brought in AJ Brown, so
that's the biggest thing. Just seeing how well him and Drake may come together. Not only that, just seeing how well they added to what they did last year. Because obviously, the big talk about last year was, oh, the schedule was super easy. Was it? I mean, yes, it was. Let's be honest. But there's factors that they couldn't control, like people getting hurt, and their division was pretty much trash outside of the Bills. So not only that, in the playoffs, the only team that they played that was fully healthy was the Chargers. So, I mean, like I said, a lot went into that conversation, but now you get to prove the point of, hey, we got better. The schedule doesn't define how well we were last season. We're a good team. Let's try to make another run. Do I think they can? I think they can, especially adding in, AJ Brown. Will it be tough? Yes, it will, because a lot of other teams got better too.
yeah, the NFL overall is getting a lot better. I am real curious to see what Kansas City looks like because no disrespect, but they weren't good when he was healthy.
They might have another mid-season because I don't think he's going to play for the first few games, if we're being honest.
I think he is.
Nah. I don't think so.
I
They've
don't
been
think you
giving
can let.
they've been giving Justin Fields reps with the ones, and they said he's been looking halfway decent. So
Yeah,
I,
he's
I
probably good enough that he can probably win me a couple games.
I wouldn't let Mahomes play until like we were
Oh, I knew.
100% sure. Like, yeah,
Well, let's see what the offensive line looks like. Let's see what the run game looks like. You know, there's no reason to rush him back
yeah.
because if you do, and he gets hurt again, you're probably getting fired. I mean, this is one of the greatest quarterbacks. As bad as I hate to say it, that you know, in the last long. And I mean, he's people are already saying he's like top three, top
Do
five.
you do you think there could be any surprise teams this year? Like a team that you think on paper they look really bad, but they might have like a nice little season.
I have to go look,
I
but
already have a team in mind between me and you. I think the Giants. I mean,
mm, I don't know.
Scatterboo's gonna be
Based on
healthy.
just what I know from Jackson Dart, I don't know if I would trust him in those situations.
I mean, he honestly didn't. He didn't look bad last year. He looked pretty good, aside from him, taking on those concussions, which he probably should have definitely shied away from. But he's a competitor. I get it. But
I
at the
wouldn't
same
be
time,
shocked if the Commanders, if Jaden Daniels is 100% healthy, they're really good.
but they're already really good anyways, though. Like he already makes them that good. That's why they wouldn't be a surprise team to me. They were just bad last year because
I
he had a
wouldn't be
lot of
shocked if the
injuries.
Saints were pretty decent. That back end of the season, Tyler Shook was looking pretty decent.
Now for them, they're one of those teams I would be kind of surprised because like it's what piece. Well, no, actually, no, they still got Alvin Kamara. He's still there. They still got Chris Olave, and they brought in Jordan Tyson. So I mean,
They traded for
yeah,
ETN too.
yeah. Could be.
You never know.
I think I think the Jets are still gonna suck for what
Yeah,
it's worth. No disrespect, but they're just I don't know. The Jets are just the
I don't
Jets.
know.
They're
I don't
trash.
know what they. I don't know. Yeah, they had a potential. I mean, not even potential. They had a potential. Matt Rushmore hit Hall of Famer and still sucked.
I think the last time they were actually good was Mark Sanchez, which is crazy because they were good and not good with him. But
Yeah,
um,
yeah, they were
yeah,
trash with Zach Wilson.
I think the
Um,
Giants are probably that's my if I had to say any one team, it'd probably be them. Just because I mean, you got Jackson Dart, Scatterboo looked pretty good until he got hurt. It's gonna hinge on his wide receiver room though, because they've been real vague about this whole Malik Neighbors situation.
yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
So like, is he gonna play? Is he not gonna play? Like,
I don't know.
and
Um,
plus their defense. I mean, their defense is improved like every season.
they did trade Jason Lawrence, so
Sexy Dexy. He on
we'll see what
what?
that looks like
Yeah, they
without
traded
him.
him to the Bengals, didn't they?
Yeah,
That'll be pretty good for the Bengals though. They needed help on the in the run defense.
and they need help everywhere. Um, yeah, I mean, I think as crazy as this is fixing to sound, the Cardinals could be all right.
I
I'm
don't
not
know,
saying
man.
I don't know because Carson Beck's kind of what they need. They need a quarterback that can throw the ball, and he can do that. He showed you that in Miami.
Well, I mean, if I don't know, man, because if you think about it, because think about how Tom Brady's been saying, like, we don't want to just throw Fernando Mendoza out there and until like we absolutely have to, like, let him sit, let him learn, like, don't just rush to play him. I think Carson Beck they should take the same route with him, like, don't ruin him before he gets a chance to really like get a feel for the
Oh,
league.
they paid for set. He's gonna play.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's still a business at the end of the day. Like the guy who's making the money, that he's gonna play until he just sucks that bad.
Yeah. So again, I think he could make some. I think if they do suck, they could end up like the Saints, looking good on that back end. I mean, they got the players.
Yeah, they definitely do.
Um, I'm not looking at the thing of all the teams. Buffalo's going to play in their new stadium. A lot of hype's going around Chicago. Um, who else? What's Dallas going to look like? Is this it? I mean, it's been like a broken record for the last 10 years with Dak.
Yeah. See, that's the thing with the Cowboys. They're always like a great when he's healthy. They're always like a great regular season team. He's a great regular season quarterback, and then when it comes to the playoffs, it's just, I
It just all comes
mean,
crumbling down.
it's crickets. Like, so I don't know. I mean, it probably won't be the last ride for Dak because Jerry Jones is just, well,
Yeah, Dak
obviously
got
you
something
can,
on him.
yeah, you can see how he feel about him. I mean,
Yeah, he loves Dak.
again, that's why I said you can't really take anything
And
away
there's
from him
nothing
because
wrong
he
with that
is,
because Dak is really good.
yeah, he's great. Like,
It's just those high pressure situations. Let's pivot. Let's pivot off of NFL. Let's jump into college for a little bit because
well, we're a month
um,
out from college, right? Less than a month.
about the same. It's about the same. I think the first regular season game is after the preseason is over.
Yeah, I think
Because
it's
the
the
NFL
week.
preseason, it's nobody really plays.
I think
They
week
may play
zero.
for
Yeah, week zero is the last week of August.
so. I mean, we're already almost there.
Man,
So sleeper teams for college.
that's
Anybody?
that's a tough question. I don't know. Georgia Tech.
I don't know.
I don't
It's
know, man.
hard
They
to
got
pick
a
teams like that.
yeah, but I mean, look, they had a pretty good season last season, and they brought in, and I'm not saying he's gonna be just as good as his brother was, but they brought in Fernando Mendoza's brother. They brought in can't think of the running back's name, but he played for Bama and Michigan.
Oh,
He looked
Justin Haynes.
yeah, yeah. They brought him in. I mean, they already have a can't remember the head coach's name, but he's done a great job with them season to season. So I think this year could be the year that that tries to make that push. So that's why I say sleeper team is Georgia Tech.
So they dropped the coaches poll, and some of these teams are a little interesting. I mean, the top five, I'm not really surprised. I mean, Notre Dame they're guaranteed a playoff spot because they're going to be top 12. They don't play nobody.
Yeah.
My sleeper team, I think, could be Auburn. I said it last year, and I kind of, you know,
Man, come on now. Be
shot
for
myself in
real.
the foot. But I
I ain't trying to
mean,
disrespect Auburn in any way, shape, or form, but the only thing that they did was bring in all of the players from USF.
maybe it works.
Majority. That's what they did.
I
Well, I'm
mean,
gonna tell you why I don't feel like that's gonna work because we saw what those guys did in that conference as the favorite to win the conference. Did they win the conference? No. Did they make the playoffs? No.
yeah, but they also have a way better team.
It's the same team. Majority. They brought all the USF guys to the SEC. They're coming into a conference that they're definitely not they're not going to be used to what they're going to see every single. They might suck is what I'm saying. Because you're talking about guys that are coming from whatever conference, the American Conference. I'm pretty sure that's what USF is in, the American Conference. You're talking about coming over from the American Conference to the SEC as a player. You're not used to that type of competition every single week.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't want to disrespect them, but I mean, it's Auburn we talking about.
Right.
Now I'm trying to disrespect them just because I'm a Bama fan, but you know how that goes.
Yeah. I hate to wrap this up short, but we need to wrap this up short.
All good.
We can touch back on the college portion maybe later this week. I just got to cut this short. Cut this one short.
Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, it's good to be back. We're gonna be rolling some stuff back out here. So y'all just be on the lookout, and we'll catch y'all in the next episode.